what if the Book of Enoch wasn't just some random ancient text, but was one of the original writings found among the Dead Sea Scrolls, which it was? And what if, just theoretically, it was removed by the elites, not by God? And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not saying any of this is true, so no need to take my video down. Enoch's book holds wisdom that expands on Scripture rather than contradicts it. And remember, Enoch was taken by God himself, one of the few who never saw death. Yet we're told his book doesn't matter. Interesting. In Enoch, we learn about the Watchers, fallen angels who descended to earth and taught humanity forbidden knowledge, and fathered Nephilim hybrids. And if any of that were true, and again, purely theoretical, it could explain why the book vanished from mainstream Bibles. It might reveal too much about how our world truly works and why Scripture says we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Now, here's where it gets wild. Across history, many elites and celebrities have been linked to Freemasonry. If you research it, you'll notice repeated hand signs and symbols, subtle ways of showing affiliation to each other. I'm sure none of this is true at all, but some researchers claim Freemasonry secretly answered to the Watchers themselves, and that lower level members don't realize, or most of them don't realize, what they're a part of until they climb higher. Freemasonry teaches you that you rise through the 33 steps of enlightenment. You gain more light or secret knowledge 1 degree at a time. Each level promises deeper understanding, but some say that the final light isn't divine at all. It's the same forbidden illumination the Watchers offered to people before the flood came. Enoch's writings mirror those exact same themes: pillars of hidden knowledge, sacred geometry, and heavenly secrets sealed underground. If all of this really connects, maybe the truth's been hiding in plain sight. The Book of Enoch describes fallen angels called Watchers who descended to earth, taught humanity forbidden knowledge, and then were imprisoned in the deep caverns until the final judgment. Now, fast forward thousands of years, in Revelation 9, a star falls from heaven and opens the bottomless pit, releasing smoke and strange beings. People are connecting that abyss to what Enoch described and say modern science might be tampering with the same realm. Why? Because the Large Hadron Collider at CERN sits right above an ancient site once called Apollyucum, named for Apollo or Apollyon, the destroyer from Revelation 9:11. So, by coincidence or design, CERN operates on ground long associated with the very name written in prophecy. And remember, guys, this is all theoretical, and it's just to be taken with a grain of salt. It's all for fun, and it's not true anyways. So don't take my video down. So, outside that facility stands a huge statue of Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction and rebirth. To a lot of people, it's art. In conspiracy talk, it's a symbol that CERN's real mission is to destroy in order to recreate, mirroring the Watchers' rebellion. And when scientists go searching for the God particle, that adds fuel to the theory, obviously. In Enoch, the Watchers corrupted mankind by sharing forbidden knowledge. And at CERN right now, humans are trying to unlock that same fabric of creation itself, maybe repeating the same ancient mistake. Some go further, saying the collider's high-energy collisions open micro-portals or thin the veil, releasing energies or entities from below, what Enoch called the spirits of the giants. They even note patterns. The 9/9/2008 start date, 9 plus 9 equals 18. 666. An experiment runs timed near eclipses or blood moons. Also, coincidence, right? Whether ritual or random, the timing keeps people talking. Others take it symbolically. Every time humanity pushes too far, it echoes Enoch's warning that knowledge without wisdom invites chaos. Either way, the parallels are way too hard to ignore. So if all of this is purely coincidence, it's a strange one. CERN over Apollyon's ground, the Shiva statue, the God particle, and a story from Enoch about beings seated underneath the earth. On December 31st, 2024, Pope Francis opened the Holy Door in Rome. And that was to begin the 2025 Jubilee year. Do you guys remember how sick he got after that? And then what came next? To most people, it looked symbolic. a mercy ceremony, but in conspiracy circles, it was seen as a portal ritual because they don't believe that the door was opened for humans, but opened for something else to pass through instead. And timing matters. 2025 is exactly 7 years from 2018, the year many believe the final prophetic seals begin. 7-year cycles are seen all throughout Scripture, as you guys know, and some believe this was a cycle of activation, not a celebration. And it gets stranger. CERN, the massive particle collider in Europe, has been powering up its largest runs during Jubilee years. Not a coincidence. So, conspiracy researchers say CERN opens the scientific gate, while the Vatican opens the spiritual one. Natural plus supernatural. Science plus religion. Both gates opened from opposite sides at the same time. And remember, guys, this is all for entertainment purposes only. And also remember what Jesus said. I give you the keys to bind and to loose. The conspiracy view flips it. They believe the Vatican uses those same keys not just to close spiritual doors, but to open them. Not for people, but for ancient powers. And right after that holy door was opened, there was a noticeable spike in UFO sightings and many strange sky sightings as well. War escalation and absolutely a huge acceleration in AI development and an increase in knowledge. People believe that the timing was not random. What do you believe? And the darkest theory of all, honestly, is that the Vatican fully believes the Book of Enoch, 1,000,000%, and knows the Watchers are returning or rising from beneath the earth, just like it says. The Holy Door wasn't a mercy symbol, it was permission. And again, this is all just a theory. I hope my video doesn't get taken down because this is all purely speculation. And if any of this is real, mankind has no idea what's really happening, and that door may have already been opened.